Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It is always a pleasure with our next guest. I'd love for him to reintroduce himself, his first and last name, and all he is up to.
Sheldon, I'm Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and of course, the author of Crack the Code, 10 Proven Secrets That Motivate Healthy Behavior and Inspire Fulfillment in Men Over 50. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm always better after we talk. It's always, this kind of enlightened moment that I have that I scratch my temple and I'm like, oh, yes, either I need to remember that or I didn't know that, and I'm always better for it. So I'm excited to dive in to our conversation today. What do we have on the docket?
Well, today we have inspiring new science that builds on the mind-body connection that you and I have talked about so many times.
For sure.
Research that proves the power of believing.
Wow, the power of believing.
Right. So we've talked in the past about optimism and the power of optimism. And we know that optimistic people are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors, have less stress in their lives, have better cardiovascular health, cope with disease better, and even live a longer life.
Right.
But now there's new research out that shows that your perceptions of the aging process, your beliefs about the aging process can inspire your well-being and impact your well-being and actually add as many as 7.5 years to your life.
So believe it. Well, first of all, we've always talked about a positive perspective, right? And having a positive perspective. But I think specifically about the aging process, like there's one thing to have, I'm positive, my life is not that bad, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful for my food, I'm grateful for my house. But I think that people typically look negatively on getting older, right? So like even to the point where they don't celebrate birthdays, or they don't say how old they are, or, they don't want you to make a big deal about, them getting older, or they're like, oh, another birthday. You're saying, believe that this is an amazing thing, a great thing. You should be grateful for the birthday. And this way moving forward. Yeah,
exactly. So there's this new book out of Yale that suggests that if you've got a positive, or excuse me, let's start with, if you've got a negative perception about growing older, that senility is inevitable, that cranky, you lose your skills, dementia is inevitable, all those sort of negative things, then your health and well-being will be, it's kind of intuitive, but this is backed up by science, itself will be negative. You're less likely to engage in healthy behaviors. On the other side, if you have a positive outlook about the aging process, you believe that you can sustain your skills, and that, God forbid, that your aging period in your life could actually be as good, if maybe not, if even better in your quality of life, then you're likely to be more healthy and engage in healthy behaviors, et cetera. So, while it's somewhat intuitive, it's backed up by science. A professor at Yale looked at over 400 studies, and there really is this mind-body connection between what you believe and what you experience.
Right. I think it has to do with, if you believe it, then you would, the way in which you participating accordingly, right? So if you're like, okay, I am so excited to be here, I'm so excited to be getting older. It's not like, oh, I'm going to get slower. Oh, I'm going to forget all of the time, and oh, I'm not going to be able to go do that. Or, oh, it's going to take too long, or it's too far to walk. Like all of those things, and equating that with your age, not with your health, right? Like there's just saying, just because I'm older doesn't mean I have to fit into all these buckets. Am I onto the right track?
Absolutely. There are a lot of myths out there. And the science beyond the one Yale study, really proves out that they are myths, that, that older people need less sleep. No, they need as much sleep as all the other adults do. That, exercising is not a good thing because you might hurt yourself. Well, baloney. Activity is good at any age. Obviously, do it carefully and with, consultation with your physician, et cetera. But, and that, crankiness and dementia and Alzheimer's are all inevitable. Well, that's all not the case, right? Yes, we do confront challenges. Yes, we need to be, pay attention to that kind of stuff, but it's not inevitable. Your perspective and your engagement and your physical activity all can lead to a longer life, and most importantly, a quality, higher quality of life.
Higher quality of life at whatever stage you are in life, kind of really adopting it, living within it, understanding that you are not a victim of your birthday and just being
Yes.
able to move forward
Yes.
in that way to live a better and stronger life. I absolutely love that, because I do think that there is, especially as you get older, it's, you know, you're celebrating birthdays less, you're equating, you know, oh, it took me so long to walk there because I'm older, but maybe it's something else. And I think that even doing so may afford people not to address a real issue that they could be really, you know, being able to take care of. They're just associating this ache and pain with being
Right.
older when they shouldn't be aching and paining.
Right, exactly. You know, we are, as baby boomers, we're all about changing cultural perceptions, right? So this is yet another challenge I throw out to all the baby boomer men and women out there that watch these podcasts. You know, change the beliefs. It starts with you and the people that you're closest to, that, you know, these conditions are not inevitable. Activity and healthy behaviors can improve your life. And we need to change those perceptions and kill those myths.
And kill those myths. Well, I love this topic. I think that it's really, really important, not only for myself, the gentleman that I love in my life, my parents that I'm lucky enough to still have, and really wanting people to understand that they can truly be happy the age that they are, as long as they believe. I absolutely love this. My friend, if you could do me a favor and share how people can get their hands on the book and how they can get more information about all you have going on.
You want to learn more about what I'm up to, go to 50plusmen.com, like over my shoulder here, and you'll learn all about how to get the book and what I'm up to.
I love it. Well, I absolutely love it. I'm telling you, everybody who's watching, you will not be disappointed. He never lets me down. Until next time, from all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.
Thank you.